Yeah, my name is Cecilia Borders, and I was originally here as a sciatica patient. I was going through the spinal decompression on the DRX 9000, and I had finished all of my sessions up to the 30th session or so. Was free of the sciatica pain. Sessions were way sessions before that, but getting more and more relief. So I was getting also a spinal adjustment, a chiropractic adjustment with Dr. Malay, and noticed that she had this copy of the book about thyroid symptoms. And I happened to read that it was finally a revolutionary breakthrough in understanding Hashimoto's disease, which is what I had been diagnosed with 4 years ago, completely different, unrelated to the spinal decompression, most likely. But I was so glad to know that finally there are some answers, because when my endocrinologist 4 years ago had said that my thyroid antibodies were high, she noticed on a blood test, but that she couldn't do anything about it because thyroid antibodies are high. Once they're high, they're always high for the rest of your life, and that meant autoimmune disease. But they don't know how to treat it in the conventional medical world, so I was, for the past 4 years, just receiving nothing but thyroid hormone, which doesn't solve the problem. All it does is try to keep your thyroid hormone running through your bloodstream, but it doesn't solve any of the other issues, which are the symptoms I'd had for many years were anxiety, which would eventually lead into depression, plaguing my life, and those conventional doctors only gave me antidepressants for years and years. And the antidepressants were going through my liver, destroying my liver, and then it went into symptoms of bone loss and osteopenia, and then osteoporosis. And I'm only 55 years old. I'm way too young to be having anything like that. And it was all due, I discovered, from my inability to absorb vitamin D, which is, you have to be able to absorb that if you want the healthy bones. So I was really glad to know that that I have answers now to my autoimmune disorder, and Dr. Malay's detox program of getting your liver cleaned out and your gallbladder cleaned out, all those other medications and things that weren't doing any good. The 3 years on Fosamax for my bone problems, the 2 years on Forteo, and the 3 years on Boniva bone drugs, none of those drugs helped my bones. The density never got better because I could not absorb calcium, because I could not absorb vitamin D. And it was all due to the autoimmune disorder. And now I'm going to be able to reverse that, I'm pretty sure, because the answers are in these studies, which are being carried about in Dr. Malay's office.